How are you? I hope you all are safe and secure in your homes during this corona nightmare, taking care of yourself and your family. Today, I'm going to talk about a story from your textbook, India, A Journey Through Stories. I know all the stories are really wonderful, but the one which I have selected today is Bonded by Bisleri, written by Sudha Murthy. The story that I've chosen, the only reason behind it is that I believe that it fits into the present situation. It gives us a ray of hope. It gives us an idea that whenever a negative situation arises in front of you, try seeing the positive aspect to it also. Similar such story of hope is Bonded by Bisleri. Sudha Murthy talks about the disastrous earthquake that Gujarat woke up to on January 26, 2001. I know that was the day which probably we will never like to remember. We would like to delete it from our memories because it left us with a lot of pain, a lot of material and personal loss. During that time, the author Sudha Murthy visits Kutch and she goes there to find out the after effects of the earthquake and the problems that the people are facing and whether they are getting the proper help or not. But there she comes across a family which talks about the other side of the earthquake. She, during her visit to a remote village in Kutch, she's traveling by a jeep and there is some problem with her tire, the tire of the jeep, and she has to stay there for some time in front of a few tents, temporary tents that are made in the village. She looks at a tent where she finds a girl standing in front of the tent, and she naturally gets attracted to her and goes towards her to talk to her. That girl offers a charpoy to the author to sit and immediately goes inside the tent and gets a glass of water. Sudha Murthy holds the glass of water in hand but resists. She doesn't drink it, feeling that it might affect her health, because during the earthquake times it was really difficult to find pure water around. The girl standing in front of her starts talking about herself and her family. When Sudha Murthy asks her that how they are affected by the earthquake, the girl comes up with a very different answer. She is not the victim of the earthquake. She is probably the one who has been helped by that earthquake. The earthquake came as a blessing in disguise for her. She tells Sudha Murthy that her family has come all the way from Bombay to Kutch in these troublesome times. In Bombay, that family lived in a very poor condition. That girl's father used to beg in front of Mahim station and mother used to sell candles in front of a church. Couldn't earn much to help the family have food for twice a day. And this news of earthquake comes as a blessing for them. They decide to go to Kutch because they knew that during earthquake, several government and non-government organizations try and help the victims in various ways by giving them food, clothes, tents to live in. And the entire family of this girl comes to Kutch by hitchhiking. They hire a taxi, a bus, get free rides very easily and reach Kutch, where they get a tent from a NGO to live in. And they start living a decent life here. Not only that, Their parents, the father, who used to suffer from asthma in Bombay, gets cured by the shift of the entire city. The atmosphere helps him in getting cured by asthma problem. They start, both the mother and the father start working as coolies in various fields. They start helping the people in the villages and start earning money for themselves. This is something which comes as a surprise to Sudha Murthy, because she never expected to hear such a positive story in these negative circumstances. The girl tells her that they have been given a lot of food and different items to by various NGOs. She opens the tent and shows Sudha Murthy, where the author can see that the entire tent is full of biscuits and several eatables, and there are trunks, steel trunks, and there are a lot of Bisleri bottles lying inside the tent. This comes as a surprise to Sudha Murthy too. She is told by the girl that the water that I have given you is also from that same Bisleri bottle. And then, feeling relaxed, Sudha Murthy takes a sip of that water. They get bonded by Bisleri. This little story is a ray of hope in the troublesome times. I believe you all have now you have got an idea of the entire story. You have understood the story nicely, and it will help you to read the story in your textbook also. And you'll be able to answer all your questions nicely after this. Thank you.